Vlog. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We're two husbands. We're a married couple. We're in the process of starting a family. If you may notice that this video looks a little different. Again, the quality is different if you watched our previous videos. If you missed our last vlog, at the end of it, I picked up a new camera. This is the Sony FX30, and I finally have a chance to go shoot with it this weekend. So this video won't necessarily be like a tech review. I'm not gonna sit here and read off specs of this camera to you because I think there's a million videos on that. But I know when I was looking to buy it, I was curious how well it worked in vlogging scenarios. So it's gonna be like a regular video with clips of a regular vlog that we post of just our weekend. So you will see different shooting scenarios, different, just different ways I'm using the camera. Just to list off some specs, this is Sony FX30, it's an APS-C camera. I am using a Sony 11mm f1.8 lens. I bought the Tamron 17-70, but I'm not taking it with me for this trip. I just want to use it kind of as a vlogging camera this weekend. I've played with it a little bit. I really like it so far. Mounted to the top of it, I have a Sony ECM B something microphone. So everything this weekend is going to be shot on this camera, and except for if you see a clip of the camera, that's probably going to be shot on an Osmo Pocket 3. So yeah, it's a little heavier. I'll talk more about the camera kind of as the vlog goes and what I like or don't like about it. But this is the first weekend I'm actually using it for an extended period of time to shoot with, so I'm really excited. But so far, based on my early few days, I really like it, and I think the quality is miles ahead of our Osmo Pocket 3, which I still really love that camera. And that will probably continue to be our running gun camera, but this one is just so crisp. We're going to Tyler's hometown of Corbin, Kentucky, because his sister had a baby this week, and so we're going to go visit, and that's going to be how we get our weekend started. So we have a 3-hour drive ahead of us. We'll take you along for the weekend. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are thinking about getting this camera, let me know. 1, if you have it. 2, if you like it. Anything I should know about it. Yeah. Alright, the rest of it's going to be a regular vlog. Also, thank you for 1,700 subscribers. We hit that the other day. We took a couple of days off of vlogging just to give us a break a little bit, but 1,700 subscribers, which is crazy. But we appreciate it, but can't believe it. Alright, well, yeah. Talk to you in a little while. Okay, so in the spirit of, transparency, I think it's worth talking about this camera I bought and why I bought it. So this is a cinema line camera from Sony. I really can't see because these sunglasses, it's so bright outside. And I will say, out of the box, this camera does a lot of things really well, but because it's not designed to really be a vlogging camera, you do have to configure some things yourself. And I think that is I wouldn't go as far as to call this beginner friendly. I will say, I've been a Canon shooter. I've had Canon products my entire life, but as I was reading, Sony, I think, has won me over with this thing. The colors that come out of this camera are so good, just naturally. Right now I'm shooting on the normal color profile, not in log, because I just want to play with it this weekend. But I bought it because I want to do more cinematic stuff this summer. We have a lot of trips planned, and I just thought it would just be a good buy for that. And frankly, it's a hobby worth investing in. It is an expensive hobby, but we are at a point where we're starting to get paid from our content creation, so not enough to pay for a camera, but it's a proof of concept to throw some money back in. So anyway, there's that. But then I noticed I'm bringing it outside, it needs an ND filter, I think, outside, because it is a little overexposed. But it's so bright because there's snow on the ground everywhere, and the sun's out, and pretty much all of Kentucky has been hit by some sort of weather event in the last 3 weeks. We've got a lot of messages and comments about flooding here that I think has made national news. Our area was not flooded particularly bad, but a few neighborhoods over was. So we were fine. We live and Tyler's hometown where we're going was actually that's the part that made the news. Like the images you saw of Kentucky flooding, I think was in Corbin, Kentucky, that CNN was running. So we're okay. Everyone we know is okay. I do think some people lost their lives and stuff in this weather here. So it's just been a crazy winter. I cannot remember a winter in Kentucky that has been this like bad. Can you?
No, not like the amount of snow we have gotten is insane.
One thing you may have just noticed with this camera is the autofocus is crazy. It's crazy good. Yeah, I'm really enjoying playing with it, but I feel like, whereas I'm so used to the run and gun, like the Osmo, which you just literally turn on and start recording, like there's a lot of things I need to like learn. And that's, I think, the thing I'm most excited about. So if you have any good resources on cinematography, filming, stuff like that, pass it my way. I'm happy to learn. And yeah, this is going to be a fun little camera to play with. We obviously want to show you the baby that was born, because one, it's not our baby. Two, it's not the time or place, because we are visiting the baby at the hospital still. So another time, perhaps. But yeah, we'll just take you along of kind of what we get up to. But it's mostly just a visiting Tyler's side of the family kind of ordeal this week. So that's what we got going on, and I wish people would drive a little more carefully, because
I was about to say,
I'm going at an appropriate speed, and yeah, we're moving, but people are like flying on the highway today, and it's like
people are. I feel like
they're going 20 miles over easily.
I feel like people people are like acting like I'm a slowpoke driving right now, and I'm not.
All right, I just wanted to come on and chit chat a little bit. They have not been on their best behavior, but I am nothing but a gracious parent, so pup cups for them. It also, like, you can give that to Carter. Y'all want to see a pup cup disappear? Really, yours is over there.
You have to like guide her to it.
We didn't raise geniuses. What'd you get?
I got, so they had a cinnamon swirl latte that looked really good, but it had cinnamon swirl milk. I don't drink regular milk, haven't in years now. So I did not get that. I subbed it with oat milk. So I will give it a try though. It's good. Yeah, it has like cinnamon cookie crumbles on top.
I asked Tyler to pick me up a Diet Coke because I didn't feel like having another coffee right now. So someone got comments like, Sean, you and your Diet Coke. I was like, yeah, that's like my vice. That is my, I don't smoke. Diet Coke's my vice. All right, I think we're just gonna fly to the rest of the way. We have an hour to go. This is a nice little detour, and I'm driving now. So let me show you. There's no evidence anything was ever in this cup. She likes this clean. This is Lulu. This is Tyler's mama's dog. Gets on Carter's nerves. They're beefing, but it is her house, Carter. Which is funny because Carter gets on everyone else's nerves because he's clingy.
She's just wild. She's a puppy. She's a baby. She's a baby girl. But we just got in here and we got my grandmother that for Christmas. And she has it on the wall in the living room, and that is, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad she got a different frame, because we had to like, when we ordered it, we had to like just find a frame to put it in to wrap it, and we're like, feel free to reframe this. Like it's, we put it in a cheap frame to give it to her because we were like out of time to find it. But for reference,
the heart is on
Sears Tower.
Yeah, Tyler's grandparents met in Chicago at the Sears Tower. And that's the coordinates of the Sears Tower right there. I don't even know if you can see it. Heart is on the Sears Tower, and the coordinates are down there. Yeah, they've been together for like 40-something years. That's crazy.
Or no, yeah, it was 77.
Because like I don't have a frame of reference, obviously, for 40-something years, so that feels nuts to me. To go see the newborn for the first time, Tyler's sister asked us to pick her up a beverage, so we will do that because she just gave birth. Happy to do it. And then, yeah, to the hospital. We like get here and we're only here for a day, so we have to like whirlwind and like get a lot of stuff done in like the day we're here. So, all right, Lulu, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Because it is her house.
It is her house, yeah. I know.
I vlog, I have missed you. Don't worry, I'm back. I'll be back next weekend as well.
Pretty girl. Come on, Carter. Good morning. It's the next day. We are heading out of Corbin. I'm about to mobile order our coffee for pickup. Sean doesn't want a sandwich because Sean doesn't believe in eating.
Eating breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person.
But I know that if I don't eat this now, I probably will not eat until dinner. So I am getting a sandwich. But yeah, so we are headed back home. And actually, we're heading back home a little later than we usually do. We woke up a little late.
Yeah, funny. Best laid plans are sometimes. We were going to like wake up early and leave, but we like slept in. Like I actually slept like a full 8 hours, which is kind of crazy to me because I don't sleep well when I'm not at home. Like I can be in like the nicest hotel in the world, which I've never been, but I don't know what is the nicest hotel in the world.
The nicest hotel we've been to is the
Vegas,
one,
yeah.
for sure.
But I just don't sleep well when I'm not at home. But last night I slept like an angel.
No, but
I slept like 8 hours.
When I walked in the living room, Mama was like, "You slept in."
I don't sleep until 9 o'clock at home.
Yeah.
But when we come in, it's the next day. Tyler said when we come into Corbin, we have like that whirlwind we have to do of like seeing everybody
and we socialized.
We socialized for so long, and so
yeah.
I think we were so tired, and that's why the vlog yesterday was short. So we're gonna continue into today. But yeah, it was just so short yesterday. But as you guys know, you heard Haley is coming in. Her birthday's next weekend, so she's gonna spend next weekend with us, and hang out with us. And so we have a fun stuff planned for her next weekend. So it's funny, people like say like, but your brother was like, "Oh yeah, I saw on the vlog that you said this." And it's like I like forget that like I know like we get like a decent number of views on them now, but like people watch them, and I love that people do. But it's like when people like reference things I said in the vlog, I'm like, oh, that must be like what Beyonce feels like sometimes.
I try to go like in and out of like I'll read the comments and I'll respond to the our comments or like when we post and stuff, but I also try not to be like too fixated on it.
No, yeah, not being too into the analytics is definitely the healthy relationship to have with it. All right, but we gotta get driving, and yeah, we'll see you when we see you. One thing you should know about Tyler is he loves a good marketing campaign. Turn that around.
Yeah, if I get water out, if I can get a liquid death, I get a liquid death. I don't know. I just like the cans.
Taste test. It's just water. No, I get it though. Like at concerts, it's like it hits different at a concert. We're in Lexington. We have like another hour to drive, but I'm overexposed. Yeah. Car's filled up. Tyler's happy. I did get another Diet Coke. Well, not another. I guess the second one in the vlog, but it's a different day. But yeah, just driving along. We're having a Taylor Swift listening session. I feel like I felt like I was like oversaturated with her for a long time during the Eras tour, and now I feel I'm ready for like new Taylor Swift music or like Reputation Taylor's version. So we've been having like just listening to Taylor Swift in the car.
I feel like I'm like struggling to like
Wake up.
Come to life this morning. Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock. I think when we leave Corbin, I feel like my skin is always so dry, but I also like don't drink enough water over there, and I only eat like salty food, so it's a me thing, not a. So, but when we get back, like my everything shower is always like so good when we get back from Corbin. Okay, we're very clearly back home. We've been back home for a couple of hours now, and we have a package to open. It is from Amazon, and really the only thing I think, because it's like kind of relevant. Hold on, let me open it first. It's kind of relevant to this vlog. Everything else is kind of like household stuff. Like we got some party supplies, and Tyler wanted this hat cleaning kit.
Where my bangs are long, I have to work out in a hat. Like I can't not now because it falls in my face, and it's so annoying cleaning it. And so I just like did my research, and this is like a deodorizer and a cleaner, and you just shake it, spray it, and let it dry. So, yep.
And then this is a camera strap from the brand Peak Design. It comes very, sorry, I thought someone was breaking into our house. Comes very highly recommended. So we've been playing with this camera all weekend, and it's heavier than we're used to carrying. But I had it in like my Lululemon bag, and it fit. But I didn't like having it in there because it was like the only thing I would fit in there. But anyway, it's come like it's a system. It has like the little magnetic clips, and then you just like latch it onto the camera. I'll open it. So yeah, it comes. It's not sponsored. It comes with a lifetime warranty on their gear. Because it was kind of expensive for it. It was like $40 camera strap, but again, it came highly recommended. But anyway, you take these like straps like this, you wrap them around where your camera strap usually goes on your camera, and then you can latch on a wrist strap or a neck strap. I bought like the neck strap because I want to carry it like on my shoulder instead of my wrist, but I might eventually buy the wrist strap as well. And then I need a strap for this camera, that's what I'm saying. But we got some news while we've been sitting here. A family member of mine, it's been a crazy whirlwind of a weekend, but is in the hospital, so we're going to swing by and see them in a little bit. Everything should be fine by the time this video goes up, but it's not one thing, it's another here lately. So I'll see a movie later on tonight, and we'll bring you along, not to the hospital, but for that. So yeah, let me figure this out and get it on the camera. So look at his hat. What'd you just tell me?
I said I'm gonna wear it every time I go to the movies at AMC.
Trying to turn around. The back says 3 movies a week, which is no
outdated now. Yeah, that's what you said.
It's no longer
we now
true.
get 4 movies a week.
For just $24.99 a month, you too can get 4 movies a week. So we come to Home Goods because we have time to kill, and we're looking at candles.
This has become a super favorite. Whenever I see this.
So having this big camera in a store like this, that's crowded like this, is a test of the Mel Robbins let them theory in real life. Don't you agree?
Yeah. For sure. Desert sage. That smells terrible.
Nope, don't like it.
Oh, there's more over here.
This one. Somewhere.
I don't want the whole house to smell like mac and cheese. Oh, this is the brand that Kaylee had that I like.
Uh-huh.
I like this.
We're smelling every candle in this store. So we do have time to kill because our movie's not for like 3 hours, and we like don't want to like go home yet. So we're gonna go out to eat. We'll catch you up in a bit, but we have time to kill. Essentially, the gist. So we're smelling every candle in Home Goods. The last clip you saw was in Home Goods. We had to buy some candles. We took the sweet liberty of smelling like every candle in the store. We'll do a haul when we get home. But we had just time to kill, so we've just been walking around and looking around stores. But we're about to go get dinner at Drake's. We usually only eat out once a week, but we were traveling yesterday, and then kind of like our day was like thrown kind of awry. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So eating out twice this week.
Which is fine.
That's what yeah, we're not too strict. I think like we're talking to Tyler's grandma, so when you like budget and like you're like so strict on yourself, like oh, well, I already ate out once, might as well just like you're like I'm never eating out. I already ate out once, I might as well just do it 10 more times. Like we give ourselves grace in our budget because yeah.
Yeah, and we don't go like we won't during the week. Well, actually, we probably will Friday night because Bo and Haley will be there.
Right. Yeah. But we taking this camera into a store for the first time was like interesting because it's so much bigger than the other cameras, but like no one cared. We had it out, like no one cared, and I think that's like people get so in their head about like vlogging in public, and like most of our vlogs are at home, but I think it's like no one, literally no one cares.
Yeah, I know, and it's like I don't know any of these people. They don't know me. They don't like.
Like some people like also record things, but I think like people are on their phone and like FaceTiming like all the time in public, and like it's no different than that. We've just gotten so used to people like having like phones in their face.
Yeah, I feel like a camera is just a little different, but
yeah. But oh well, they don't pay my bills.
Yeah.
You guys do, a little bit. You guys do. So
Yeah. We're gonna go over to Drake's, and we'll keep the vlog going for a little bit. And we're seeing The Monkey, which Stephen King.
Yep.
Yeah.
Short story. It's based on a short story by Stephen King. And I've actually heard it's funny. I've heard it's like comedy horror. So
I'll take it. So excited! I've ate like crap this weekend, but my diet will start back tomorrow. Again, you can't all or nothing. You have to like give yourself some grace and space and time. So. Alrighty, we got home from seeing The Monkey. You want to talk about it? Yeah. Movie etiquette is out the window.
it's
Like there were someone on their phone, people
watching TikTok,
watching
or Reels
stuff,
or whatever.
and like I don't want to be the person to get a manager, but I got close. But I also think they could have beat me in a fight. So, and then like two people, like it was just what the movie etiquette.
Our cat is yelling at us. I think he's just doing it to have a good time.
Yeah, movie etiquette out the window. But we saw The Monkey.
I would give it a 3 out of 5.
I would give it a 2.5 out of 5.
I think it was just okay.
The last 20 minutes was good. The rest of it was like, okay, what are we doing here?
It took too long to build the story.
Yeah, and I also thought the story was very predictable. Which is weird because Stephen King is...
Movies usually are really good. Yeah.
Or it is, like... Yeah, I was surprised kind of at like how... Not that it was bad, but like I expected it to be better.
Agreed.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So anyway, we also went to Home Goods while we were out. We got coffee syrup and about $50 worth of candles. I will let Tyler kind of give his little candle spiel. May want to step up to come into focus.
Okay, Sean actually picked this one out. I think I picked the rest of them out.
We can also do this as a short.
This one is lemon leaf. This one smells really good. This one, I think Sean said this will probably be a kitchen candle.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. It's really pretty, or it smells really good. The one that's really pretty is these next two that I'm showing you. I know you picked this one out too. Sean told this one, and it's vanilla strawberry. It smells really good, and it looks like a strawberry. So it's really cute. I think, like, I just told him, I think when we need new candles, now we're just going to go to, like, TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Ross instead of, like, going to Bath & Body Works.
Yeah, it ends up being a little bit cheaper. There are more expensive options there, but it ends up being, like, a little cheaper. And you get, like, just more... Like, Bath & Body Works repurposes the same scents. And, like, they're, like, the same.
This is just, like, a variety. It's kind of fun to go look. Yeah. This one is iced coffee. I obviously really love this one. Sean also really loves this one. Loved this one because of the way it looks. It looks like an iced coffee.
I want to, like, take a bite out of it. And when Tyler said when we were, like, checking out, he, like, saw our, like, the guy that was, like, wrapping them. I was like... like, as we were checking out with this one, just...
But this will be like a good one to burn in, like almost. It's like one of those I almost don't want to burn because I like the way it looks. It looks like a nice coffee. But this would be a good one to burn like in the morning, you know.
Yeah. And then we have vanilla bean. This is like my favorite. Vanilla bean's like my favorite dessert. I love vanilla bean cheesecake. Let me pull this into focus. Yeah, vanilla bean.
Yeah, that one's
huge.
Big, yeah.
Like this one was I think like $20, which is like that's about what a Bath and Body Works candle cost, a little less. But you get more candle. This one still needs to be cut down a little bit more. And then we picked up a coffee syrup.
Yeah, I needed more brown sugar. Oh, this is the glass bottle. I needed more brown sugar, cinnamon syrup, and while we were there, I haven't got it because what's out with this one?
This is the plastic bottle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the best place to get coffee syrup is like World Market, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. Those are the best places to get them. It's like you get more, it's cheaper. Yeah, but I think we're going to close the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment, like this little vlog of our weekend, and obviously life is going crazy right now, but if you keep our families in your thoughts, it's been just a rough couple of weeks, so we'll go and but we got a new camera, so we'll celebrate that. I really like it. I love the way it looks. It's been really fun to shoot on. But if you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We hope you enjoyed it. More to come. And peace out.
Thank you all.